Something actually changed today. You know, I've been shocked myself. I'm actually still doing my walks. I'm supposed to stop. I just want to go more. Something has definitely changed. What is up with today? Today is day 10. Yes. So I'm back, and this is day 10. Now, you know, I was gonna skip today, but I thought, nope, I'm not gonna skip. By the way, I decided that when I do these daily updates, I'm going to switch it up now. And I was thinking to myself, how about I maybe do it in a weekly update? So when I complete 1 week, and that's when I do an update, so I can do little snippets of each day and then make it into one whole video. Drop me a comment below and let me know, is that something I should do going forward, or do you like it daily? If you like it daily, just drop me a comment saying we like daily vlogs of this challenge, 30-day challenge. Now, going forward, today I'm using my DJI Pocket 4. I did a video previous to this one. You must have watched it if you had the chance. If you didn't, I suggest you do. Now, I'm not connected with the mic, by the way, sorry. No wireless mic connected here. This is just me running it and gunning it with the Pocket 4. So let's see how it sounds without the wireless mic connected. And I've been going through some of the settings. I checked out some of the settings that I found that was kind of useful, which is new compared to the Pocket 3, for example. I have now a custom button switch. I have zoom focus, zoom 2x zoom in. So I've just customized my buttons, and these are right above the joystick. So normally on the Pocket 3, when you switch around the screen, there's nothing underneath it. Here I've got two dedicated buttons that I can, custom. Well, one technically, and I got the power switch, record button, and the joystick. Now, so far I've got it on the pure night mode, which the normal previous one without the night looked okay. It didn't look like I needed to change it, but I thought, let me change this in case it gets dark all of a sudden. And yeah, so far so good. Again, I'm going to say this again, and this is too early to state this because you can't technically review a product within just a couple of hours or a day or two. You need to have at least, my point of view, at least a good month or two with the actual device before you say and sharing your point of view on the device. But for me, because I've had the Pocket 3 for a very long time, I know what to expect from the Pocket 3. I know what its capabilities and its limitations are. Now with this one, we're going to find out. So these little incremental changes that you get within this one compared to the other one, at least I can base it off that. But I still stand saying that if you own a Pocket 3, a Pocket 4 is not that incremental change that you really need, because I think the Pocket 4 Pro is going to be the one to get if you want to jump from the Pocket 3. But again, if you just want the latest greatest, the Pocket 3 will do what you need to do. Otherwise, you're fine with your Pocket 3. I mean, honestly, 240 frames per second is not something I really want, or will I ever need or use. So everyone's different. Everyone has their own point of view of what their needs are. For me, 240 frames per second is not something I need. So as I said previously as well, that 60 frames per second is the maximum I'll run it at for my content creating footage. Now, accessories so far, most of the stuff I have for Pocket 3 works, with the exception of one case. Yeah, that one case, which is the hard shell case that comes with the Pocket 3, it fits in there, very tight fit. But because I bought an additional part that goes clicking into the top of the half case that closes on top to keep it all protected, yeah, that comes into contact with the gimbal, and I need to make some modifications if I want to use that, but I'm not going to use that because I've got another case too, another hard shell case, which I'm going to test out. By the way, drop me a comment below if you'd like to see me do a showcase video of the Pocket 3 and Pocket 4 side by side, because there are people out there who will do it far better than I would anyway. But if you like to see it my style, drop me a comment below saying give us your style of the Pocket 3, Pocket 4 showcase video, and I'll do one. If not, well, I guess I won't be doing one. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to stop recording and I'll see you all shortly after the walks. I'll do a quick update of what I'm doing and how I'm going to go forward on my channel, because I have some ideas I would like to bounce off with you out there to tell me what you think I should do. Well, yeah, I know we go this way, don't I? Yeah. So I've changed the layout of what I do with the walks. Today I'm not going to the park. I decided to just go outdoors where normal walking area. Nothing in particular, nothing planned, just go with the flow. Yep, just going with the flow. Right, I'll see you back after this shortly. Came to mind I forgot to talk about. I'm doing this every day, pushing myself to break a habit, to show you that consistency is key and that you need to make sure that you keep pushing yourself every single day. Don't give up. Remember, the minute you give up is where you won't see the change. And I'm doing it to break the consistency, to break a habit. Otherwise, the habit won't change and I'll see no progress or change. So this is me challenging myself to keep breaking the habit. And I've actually connected a sensor back on me, my Libri sensor, which is the glucose monitor sensor, because I need to keep my glucose in check, you see. But I took a week off it because it was just annoying me. Too much data, you know what it's like. It just drives you up the wall sometimes. Anyway, and tonight I've got planned to go watch a movie in the cinemas. And I think I might do a little mini vlog up to that movie tonight, because I'm going to watch the legend Michael Jackson tonight on the big screen to see history again. There's only one king of pop, let me tell you, that's Michael Jackson. So I'm gonna go watch the movie of his life. Right, let me get back to walking. I'll see you all shortly. Back again, nearly on my second round to be completed. Something got me thinking. You know, I'm sitting there seeing all the hype on action cameras and so forth. Let me say that again in case that noise, that bike went past. Anyway, I was sitting there thinking about action cameras, all the hype that goes around these action cameras. You know, if you're looking for the professional version of a camera, action camera is not something you'll be looking at. Technically, that's my point of view. Right or wrong, drop me a comment below and let me know. For me, a professional camera is a professional camera. Action camera is exactly what it says. A small, compact little action camera. Go anywhere, do anything. Now when you're looking for specs, how would you want the best specs of a little action camera that you got a screen to work with? It's so small, by the way. I mean, I have a struggle with just trying to see this small screen, for example, and then you're asking about all these features, the next best thing on these little action cameras where we have to like zoom in to see what's actually on the screen. I mean, my normal cameras I struggle with a bit. How am I going to sit there and trying to be a professional with these little action cameras? Come on, let's just keep the action cameras to action cameras. That's my point of view. Anyway, yeah, let me focus back on this walk. I know maybe you're expecting me to sit there and go, oh, you know, all that. Listen, I'm breaking a habit. I'm breaking a cycle that's vicious, that needs to be broken. And this habit of laziness has to be broken again. See, when you find yourself back on the couch and being lazy, you know something's not right. And that's where you get out and break the cycle of this habit. And that's what I'm doing. So this 30-day challenge is about losing weight again, getting active again, and just being productive rather than, you know, finishing your daily chores and just sitting there being a couch potato all the time. We do that. We all do it. So don't sit there and act like I'm the only one out here, because we all do it. We look for that comfort zone of just doing nothing. Yeah, get out of that comfort zone. Get out of that comfort zone. Anyway, let me get back to this walk. I should be finished soon, so I'll see you shortly. Again, I do apologize for these interruptions as I go along of this flow in this vlog style of 30-day challenge. You know, I was sitting there thinking to myself again, let me think out loud here. What is he doing? People want to come here and tune in and see somebody bouncing up and about and showing you results and that. Yeah, you'll get that at the end. But not now. You see, the first week or two in this journey, you need to first break that mindset recycle. You have to break that mindset first. Not thinking you're going to achieve all these wonders in day 1 and day 2 or week 1, week 2. You start to see the results after week 3. That's when you really kick into this mode of changes, drastic changes within your life, with the way you look and so forth. In the beginning, it's about breaking that process, getting up and showing up every day.
11:15.
That's 2K done. So it's being there, showing up, not giving up, and just breaking this habit of keep going, keep moving. That right mindset to get you out that old mindset first. So first you got to work on that mindset before you even think of working on your body and so forth. And then once you get that mindset and rhythm going, then you look at your food and so forth. And don't forget life, work and balance. If you haven't got that balance too, that's not going to work. There's me showing you that we need to get other things in check first and other things balanced before we can go forward. See, when you come towards week 3, that's when you start intensifying everything. First week and second week, it's all about getting that mindset right. It's about getting you right. It's about getting your life balanced and back in balance, let me tell you. Yeah, life and balance. You and balance. That's what it's all about. Well, my point of view anyway. I'm walking a good fast pace. Knock out my 3K, and then I'm going to start changing things up. I am, yes. But again, I'm taking with me on a journey. First, let's work on the mindset. Getting the vision clear. Getting the objectives we want to do clear. And then work on how do we go from here. Right, let me finish this and I'll be back. Hopefully no more interruptions. Now I did say I won't interrupt this, right? But something just came to mind, flowing. What are you doing that's different than anybody out there? I was thinking, what am I doing differently, really? Question to me. What am I doing differently? I'll tell you what I'm doing differently. I'm doing my walks. That's trying to stay fit, break a habit. Plus, let me start again. I'm sharing with you out there of things I love. And what I'm passionate about, for example, tech and stuff. So I'm kind of doing something different. So I'm doing my walks, showing you that, gotta get groovy, gotta get moving, gotta stay motivated, pumped. At the same time, I'm sitting there talking about other things. To make it more interesting, you see, the last thing you want to see is somebody walking around or doing some trainings for 30 minutes or 40 minutes and you're thinking, oh God, this is boring. So I'm spicing it up. So it's more of a walk and talk, I guess, for now. But don't worry, as I told you, it's going to change. But for now, why is that auto tracking not really good? Well, I don't know, maybe I've done something wrong, I don't know. But I expected, better autofocus. Maybe it is, I don't know. Again, this is me testing out my DJI Pocket 4. So I'm doing the no fluff edition. I was thinking of doing the unboxing and, ooh, look at this. I was thinking, there are far better people out there than you to do that. And I could do it, but the way I would do it is with humor. I like doing things that's just different, you see. I don't like being a copy-paste. I like being me. Yeah, so thank you for joining me on my journey. And if you're not on my journey, please do subscribe to my channel. There's a subscribe button down there, if you see it. Click on it, and you just never know where I may lead, or where I may take you, with me on my journey. Because I tell you something, every day is a new day with me, and any minute I can pivot and shift to a different direction. Yeah, I know, but I'm being different. I can't be the same as everyone out there. Oh no, everyone's got their own style. Everyone's got their own way of doing things, and this is my way. Yes, this is my way. Right, I'm nearly ending this soon. Not got long to go now, 2.5k. So I'm halfway to the end mark. The last stretch, baby. The last stretch. What? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, see you all at the end of this to wrap it all up. And then I'm gonna go back, have a shower, get ready, and hit the movies. I told you, I'm going to watch Michael Jackson. Oh yeah, I'll be back. Again, I know what I'm doing is probably annoying you. By the way, I remember doing a video, hold on, this car go past. Yes, when you're creating content, noise around you amplifies by 10. By the way, so sticking back to what I was saying, I remember when I first got my Pocket 3, the video I did, I wish I had it because it's on my old channel that I deleted by mistake. My mistake. Bozo here, yeah. So I remember doing this video and I thought, what could I do differently to showcase the Pocket 3 out there? Because I got fed up of these reviews and videos that just too many spec information and so forth. So I grabbed the camera, put it on the table, and I said, I'm going to list for you 10 good things about the Pocket 3 and why you should get a Pocket 3 out there too. So I grabbed the camera, hit the record button, had the tracking on me, and I started moving around and saying, listen, point number one, this is one of the best things you could do. You've got a camera that tracks you, so you don't need somebody to record what you're doing because the camera does it for you. So two, it has features that other cameras, action cameras, don't have. Like for example, the gimbal feature. That's a game changer feature, you know, by the way. When I compare it to my other action cameras, yeah, some action cameras have that little focus where you go and chase you, but listen, the gimbal's different. The gimbal is an extension of your arm, and you can just lock it on you and move any direction you want, and it just follows you. You don't have to worry about where the lens is facing because the gimbal does the work for you. So it's like having a crew with you, and that's your camera who's doing all the work for you. You don't need a cameraman, you don't need a mic man, you just do what you want to do, record. So you put the gimbal camera slash camera on a set tripod, let's say for example, and let it record. So the video, I can't share with you what I said because I'm thinking of doing a remake of that video, so I don't want to break it all today and spill out all the beans of that video because that was a very interesting video and I got a lot of views on that too. A lot, I must say. I think I peaked at 10k on that video because I did it with humor, I did it with laughter, and people were just laughing all the way through. And I thought to myself, well, if it made them laugh, yeah, that was my intent, to make people laugh. That's what it's about life. Make people smile, make people laugh. The more they laugh, the younger their soul becomes. It's true, you know, in fact. That's why I say, keep smiling. Because it takes so much effort and hard work to frown and be, you know. But yeah, it takes less effort just to smile, just to be you and truly live life. Right, I'll get back to what I'm doing. I'll see you all shortly. Something actually changed today. You know, I ain't been shocked myself. I'm actually still doing my walks. I'm supposed to stop. I just want to go more. Something has definitely changed. What is up with today? Today is day 10. Yes, 23rd of April, day 10 of this 30-day challenge. By the way, did you expect something different in my challenge? Drop me a comment below and let me know, because I'm going to come to an end now. I'm going to end this. And I'm going to end it because I've reached to a point that I actually physically have to stop myself from walking, which is kind of strange. That's what I mean. Something has changed today. Strange. Right. Let me stop here for a second, and I'll stop this in 3, 2, 1. Now. So where we at? End workout. Let me stop at my watch. Yes. Let me save it. There we go. And what I'm going to share with you on the screen here, yes, over there, that is today's workout. And I'm actually kind of surprised. Come back here. Now, this is how day 10 is going to... This is how day 10 is going to end. So I'll see you all on tomorrow's day 11 video to this 30-day challenge. Remember, this challenge is about many things rolled into one kind of thing I'm doing. I told you it's about the mindset, it's about what I see going forward, and it's about doing something that you're not used to doing, breaking the habit. So if you like the video, please, a like will go a long way. It'll help my channel grow. And if you're not on my channel, I'm going to say it again, please do subscribe. You just never know what's going to happen. You just never know where I'm going to take you with me on my journey. You may enjoy it, may not enjoy it, but I'm telling you what, I think something is going to change. What is it? I don't know. Either way, that's it for tonight, because I'm going to go ready and go to the movies. I told you. Did I just repeat that? How many times did I repeat that? I do apologize. Anyway, you're just going to recommend you to watch something far better than my channel after this. It could be from my channel, it could be from somebody else's channel that may be similar to mine. Either way, watch it. If not, I'll see you in the next one. Well, we'll see how that goes. I think a mini vlog. Oh, don't whisper, sorry. I think a mini vlog was going to come up after this. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. But the mini vlog may be a reaction to the Michael Jackson movie. You know, do a little intro, go into the cinema, you know. Anyway, I'll see you next one.